gosh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh,
it looks
exciting.
like you are busy. What are you up to?
Oh my gosh, this is so good. I was just capturing some of our ideas. Oh my gosh, this is so good. From when we did our family vacation. Because one of my friends, she's planning a vacation for her family and she just wanted some ideas. So I was trying to get those things on paper for her.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Tell me, what did you put in this smoothie? It's so good.
Okay, this particular smoothie, we have bananas, we have mango, we have pineapple. And then, of course, I put the spinach in, and then the ginger and cinnamon, put some crushed ice, water, and also the yogurt. Can't forget about the yogurt.
It is delicious.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So, welcome to SmoothiE Conversations. So, today, let's just go ahead and talk about our family vacation that we recently took. So, to tell all of our wonderful folks out there, we took a vacation, 7 nights, 8 days, and we had how many households represented?
Let's see, we had
I think we had
about six households.
6 households represented, which equated to 15 people.
Right, we had 15 from our immediate family.
Absolutely. And we went to Orlando, Florida, which was a ton of fun. Now almost all of us, but the majority of us had been to Orlando a couple of times.
Or several times.
But this trip was a little different.
This was a special trip.
It was very special.
This was a special trip.
I agree. Why do you think it was so special?
One reason why it was so special is because we were all together.
Yes.
We were all together under one roof. And I really like that.
For my siblings and I, we had not lived under one roof together since we were children or teens. So that was at first a little scary, but it was a great experience.
Right, to come together and be together.
Yes.
For what, 8 days, 7 days?
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
But it was a lot of fun.
It was. So we're going to give all of you some of our tips on preparing for a extended family or an intimate family. If you're just looking at like, it was my parents and their children and their offspring kind of vacation. So I think number 1 is you have to select your when and where. So I was looking back on my
and then also
agenda.
in selecting that, maybe the purpose,
what's the reason?
Purpose,
why do you want to do it
Why do
this
you
way?
want to do this type of vacation as opposed to a different type of vacation?
Absolutely. I think we had a couple of reasons for our why. I think because we had never all taken a vacation as adults, your children as adults together. We had never stayed together under one venue versus multiple hotel rooms. And it actually, I think, saved us some money.
I think so too.
I think it was definitely, we saved a little bit of money. So we started all the way back in April of last year. Now, we took the vacation in June, towards the end of June, the last week of June leading into July. That's right, because we were there for the 4th. But back in April of last year is when we started talking about taking this type of vacation.
Was this April 2021? 21.
Yes. And so we then kind of gave it the thumbs up and had it kind of finalized that this is what we were going to do. July 4th, when we all came to your house for July 4th last summer, is when we kind of finalized this is what we were going to do.
Okay.
Because we also had like a family meeting during that time, and we discussed more details as far as figuring out the when. So wouldn't you suggest at least, if not earlier, a year out, but maybe even a year and a half out to make your when and where?
Yes, I would even say 2 years out.
Absolutely, because I think we've already kind of thought about what we're going to do.
And then 2 years from now.
Yes.
So yes, it would be good to start, 2 years kind of identifying,
Absolutely.
Where you got to go, the venue, and just, kind of starting that planning.
Absolutely. So that's the first thing. Figuring out your when and your where. So I would kind of guess, I was typing on my little list for my friend. I think the second thing is probably like honing in on where you're actually going to stay. Now we decided to rent a house in a community that is designed for vacationers.
Right.
Oh,
A vacation resort.
yes.
So we had a vacation home.
A vacation home, thank you.
Yeah.
And we loved it. I think we're going to put up some pictures as we kind of talk about why we loved this particular location. This house was perfect for the size of the number of people we had.
Right. I think we had, 9 or 10 bedrooms?
We had 9 bedrooms.
9 bedrooms.
Nine bedrooms.
Yeah.
And then we had...
And it was strictly a vacation home.
Oh, gosh. Yes, yes,
because
yes.
we had our own movie theater right there. We had a game room.
Our own game room. I think what the kids loved the game room.
That.
Not just the kids, though.
Oh, the adults as well.
A lot of the adults loved it as well.
They spent a lot of time there too, as well.
Yes, yes.
And then
we had our own swimming pool. I think that was another big check mark.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding,
and
ding.
hot tub.
And hot tub. You know, we didn't have to share with multiple families and individuals.
Right. Everybody enjoyed that.
Yes. Now the property did also have a water park, a very large swimming pool, like a clubhouse. But if you didn't want to go swimming at the larger pool, we had our own pool right there in the backyard. So that was really nice. So picking your location, because places book up quickly, especially in the summer, vacation time.
Right, that peak season. Yeah.
And we did go during the peak season, but that's just what kind of worked best for our schedules. So good. So second is picking your location, especially if you're doing a big family thing and you want to all stay together.
Right. And you mentioned about the time as far as, when you want to take this vacation.
Absolutely.
And to do it a year out or 2 years out,
yes,
that gives everyone that's working an opportunity to go ahead and put in ahead of time.
Yes,
vacation.
I'm adding that to my notes to my friend, vacation time.
Right.
Now, I'm a teacher, so I sometimes forget that other people have to put in that vacation time. So even my husband, I was like, oh, we're going to take it this time. Oh, yes, that's right. You have to put in your vacation time. So that is important.
That's something to think about ahead of time.
To schedule
so that you can have as many family members as possible, to participate. We had most of our family members, but there were a couple that weren't able to get away.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right. I would think our next big to-do list item or checkmark item is to start thinking about the money, organizing the cost, how you're going to gather your payments from everyone, and because that can be a stressful thing, figuring out the money in a big vacation. What did we do? Which kind of I thought was great and worked pretty well. What did we do?
We put everybody on a payment plan.
We did. We certainly did.
And this was something that everybody agreed on.
Yes.
And that way that this amount each month would be designated and would go into a special account, for that household for the vacation. So that's part of the planning too.
Absolutely.
You got to think about the money.
You do. I mean, because
you got to think about
it's not
the
going to
money,
just
right. And then also you have to think about inflation too. So you want to maybe make sure you have a little extra that you're putting into the pot that you're saving.
So
too.
true, because August of last year when we started making our payments, and then we got to April and May, the economy looked a little different.
It did. It did pretty good last year.
Yeah, so definitely having a cushion. It's always better to pay into the payment plan and then maybe have leftover at the end or what have you. But that worked out for all of our family members.
It did.
To pay on it.
Right.
Either,
and everyone was in agreement. So that made it really, well too.
Yes, and it's so convenient with Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Find that trustworthy person in the family who's going to keep record of everyone's payment. Send it in that way, and it's easy, just like any other monthly bill that you have. So great.
What else do you have on your list?
So the next thing I was going to tell her about is starting to think about your vacation's itinerary. Now, before you kind of go into the little detailed things, going to a venue like Orlando, of course.
Oh, there's so much there.
There's so much to do.
So.
But the big thing, of course, are the parks. That can get pricey as well.
And that's something that the children really, really enjoy. But not only the children, the adults.
The adults, we all enjoy the parks
so,
every time.
Yeah.
But having an idea of which parks, how many days, because the tickets need to be a part of that payment plan. Because the tickets They get very pricey.
Right. And then also, speaking of the tickets and making the selection, so we just kind of let everybody make their own selection as to which parks.
We were very flexible, absolutely.
Want to attend and not attend, but to go to, and how many days they wanted to. So we kind of left that up, to family members.
Absolutely, and there are so many videos on YouTube from other bloggers and people telling you about like the different types of days you can have at the different parks and adding, this kind of ticket versus that type of ticket. So kind of doing all that research and deciding what works best for you and your family.
That's good, to spend some time up front, like you said, just kind of doing some research and looking into some things for yourself. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And you did a lot of that too, for us.
Right, but I wasn't the only one.
Right.
We kind of made that a joint effort. So then the actual itinerary, we had some fun things planned. I thought we had some fun things planned. Do you remember how we had a game night?
Oh, that was so much
fun. Oh my
fun.
gosh, we have to show them. We're about to put up a clip of one of the games that we played during game night. That was a lot of fun.
I think JJ, our son.
Yes.
Okay, he led the Jeopardy.
No, it was Family Feud.
Oh, the Family Feud.
That's right, it was Family Feud.
Okay, so he led the Family Feud.
He led Family Feud. That was a lot of fun.
And then I really enjoyed the game. How well do you know your
Blank.
Spouse?
And it didn't have to be spouse. It
Or
could
how
have been
well
your cousin or your sibling.
Right. Or your cousin.
Yes, we did. Yes,
so that was really a fun game.
Good, that was fun. That was fun. So we had a night of just games. And instead of traditional board games or arcade games, as we already had a game room, we wanted them to be like games, interactive games.
Yeah.
And then we had a swimming party, even though we all swam a lot during the whole week. We had designated night, which was our fun swimming party. We got some of those glow sticks, and we had the swimming party at night, so we had glow sticks that did we have our swimming party on the 4th? It was on the 4th. And so we put glow sticks, and the kids love that. My granddaughters love that. We put glow sticks all in the pool and all around the pool, so it looked like it was all lit up. That was fun. And then we went to the parks, and again, like you said earlier, people individually or as a family unit decided which parks they wanted to attend. And then we did a day of shopping. We did the Outlet Mall and Disney Springs. Yeah, you have to make sure you get the shopping in. You got to schedule some time for that. But then we wanted just days of nothing but just relaxation. Because there was plenty to do in the house. So just a day of relaxing and maybe swimming or playing in the video arcade room or just enjoying each other's company. That was nice.
And I enjoyed the morning walks. For those that wanted
That's
to get
right.
up
You
early, like
you
6
did.
or 6:30.
I can say I never joined you, but I thought I was very impressed.
The morning walks. That was really refreshing as well.
I'm sure. Yes. And even just like in the kitchen cooking together, that was fun. That was fun. So that was nice. Thinking of cooking, let's talk about next the menu that we pre-planned. We wanted this to be a vacation, but yet we knew we wanted to save some money. We have our own kitchen, save lots of money that way. So we carefully planned our menu to also make it feel like it was fun,
right? And not a lot of work.
Yes.
And I think we had 3 meals together.
Well, 3 dinners.
3 dinners together,
yes,
right?
That's right.
And then we had what? Breakfast? 3 breakfasts?
3 breakfast meals together.
Okay.
And then the other days, because we were at the park, you were kind of on your own. Or we, like Monday the 4th, we just had nothing but leftovers because we had just to get all the food eaten up before we left.
And I think my daughter-in-law ordered in pizza.
That's right.
One night, for everybody. But I really liked the dining room. The dining room table.
Let's show up that picture of what the dining room looked like in the house.
It had 16 chairs.
That was nice.
And so when we had our dinner, we could all sit at the table together.
That's very true.
So that was a very, very, very memorable.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy time.
That was. And so as far as our menu, we had spaghetti night.
taco
night, and then we had a pizza night, and you made your own pizza. Even the kids made their own pizzas. We just had all the toppings, and then they decided what they wanted on it, and everybody put their own pizza in the oven. But it was just fun to have that opportunity to share on making your own pizza.
Right. So these are some things that we did, and so hopefully these will give others some ideas.
I hope
as
so.
they're planning.
I hope so. Yes.
Their next
So we're gonna have to
vacation.
come back and finish, because I think we could probably also give people some ideas of the do's and the don'ts, or maybe like some hacks. You know, when planning a big family vacation, about how to pack, what to bring. We can share our idea on how we did our transportation. But this was a lot of fun. This was fun. This was fun.
Right.
So I will.
And we had the T-shirts.
Yes, we'll have to share and show.
And what
our
about the
t-shirt.
brochure?
And we had a brochure. We decided, because we wanted to make sure this was our family special time, we made our own unique brochure. I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. If not, it's in here somewhere. We also had door signs.
Oh.
Remember how we did
Yes,
the door
we did.
signs?
Right.
That was neat. We wanted to make sure everybody knew where everyone was. And then we did make a brochure, and it had like the menu posted. We're gonna show you a picture of the brochure up here. The menu, our itinerary, just some fun things. Yeah, it was a great week. A lot of planning, but not too much planning. Yes.
And it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Planning and a lot of fun, you know, with the vacation and everything. So it turned out really, really great.
Great. Well, I think we can wrap it up now, but let's come back and do a little bit more in a little bit.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Well, we want to remind all of our great friends out there, please don't forget to hit that subscription button. Subscribe to SmoothiE Conversations. Thumbs up this video. Share it with your friends. Share our whole entire everything with your friends. And hit that notification bell so that you know when we post again. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Bye.